My name is Dennis Wasike Ngonela. I'm a Chief Operating Officer at Ngaresero Soda Company. I'm honored to be nominated in the 2023 Business Daily edition of Top 40 Under 40. It's a company based out of Tanzania. It's a relatively new company. There's a lake called Lake Natron. We've just been given concession by the Tanzanian government to start the extraction and processing of soda ash. So it's going to be a game changer, both within the Tanzania as a country, but within East Africa at large. So that is where I'm currently at. So I'm currently the Chief Operating Officer. What basically that means is I'm running everything. I'm running operation, administration, supply chain, basically everything end to end. So the concessions were gotten at the beginning of this year, around January 2023. However, we've been operational since May 2021, and we've put in a lot of work in terms of valuation of the company, making sure that we have the correct valuation done, seeking funds to put up a plant. We are currently looking at putting up about $339 million plant in Tanzania to do production of about 500,000 tons of soda ash per year. So we are currently now on the takeoff phase. We are hoping in the next 2.5 years we will be operational, but at the same time we're also ensuring that our presence adds value to the community. So we are busy making sure that there's electricity on site, and of course as we do that, the community around the lake, around where our site is going to be benefits. We are putting up schools, we are putting up hospitals, and just making sure that we have the right infrastructure to support our business, but at the same time also supporting the community at large.
Yeah, and besides water, now that you've been there for a while,
yeah,
what would you say like are the two other most pressing needs of that community?
Healthcare. We have a very small dispensary run by someone that I'm not even sure is qualified, and that is the dispensary that is currently, the dispensary that we got was a dispensary that was offering, medical services to the community around, delivering children, and based, of course, on the standards as we know fit. That is not the right environment for, that is not the right condition or the right infrastructure that we need to have in that place as far as medication is concerned. So we're going to make sure that we have very good, nice hospitals to support the communities, to offer medical services, emergency services to that community around Lake Natron. Education as well is another area. We only have one school. After, let's say, about 25 kilometers, you'll only get one school. So we're going to make sure that we also have schools around the area to accommodate the young population that is in that area. We have outreach programs as well designed to make sure that we impress upon the community on the importance of education to the kids, so that they can take advantage of the facilities that we are bringing on board. A very funny story. There's an uncle that I always looked up to, and I remember when growing up, when my mom asked me, what do you want to be? I remember I told her I want to be like Uncle Edward. And of course, as it happened, my uncle had done BCom and grew up in his career. He was a managing director by that time. So I sort of followed his footsteps. I always admired him, and that is the journey that has led me to where I am today. So I've always had this ambition to really be in charge of a business, in the role of where I am right now, either a CEO or a CEO, to really make decisions and have that, be able to drive the business in an upward trajectory through decision making, and not only decisions that will add value to the business, that will also impact positively to the employees of the company, but as well to the community around where we operate. So right now my typical day is all over, but of course when I wake up the first thing is to check my mail, to check my calendar, because sometimes there are meetings that are sent to me at midnight just before I went to sleep and before I wake up. So my first thing is first to check my calendar, ensure that my day is properly planned, check my emails. Of course, we have a morning catch-up meeting between 9 and 10 with our geological. We've outsourced some bit of geology to a company based out of India. So we normally have a meeting with them from 9 to about 10 each day. Then from there, I'll follow up, of course, on a couple of supplies. As mentioned, we have quite a number of things in the pipeline. We are procuring a lot of machinery from China, so I'll follow up on where the machinery are from China. Then there are some we're getting from the US, there are some we're getting from Canada. Then after that, of course, just to go through emails and clear my any urgent things that may have come up in my mailbox. When I was driving to this place today in the morning, I'm quite religious, and I was just asking just asking God, talking to God rather. It's nothing, I would have never imagined that I'll ever get this nomination. In the past, I've always read about, the top 40, under 40, the guys who normally make it to the final list. Guys with very exemplary careers, some quite younger than I am now. So for me, it's really an honor. It was not my wildest dream that I'll be nominated and that I'll be here to interview with you for this particular honor. Yeah. I'll probably, maybe the impact that I've left in my previous roles, either to the company or to the persons that nominated me. As mentioned, I made it to management level at around 24 years. And I've really impacted to people's careers, people's lives positively. I never leave my team the way I found them. I've always made a positive impact to the team, and of course I've always strived to make a positive impact to the companies. So perhaps I'll attribute it to the positive impact that I probably made directly to individuals or to the companies that I've worked with in the past.